In a new interview, Miley Cyrus revealed how she struggled to find her identity after Hannah Montana ended. Let's get into everything she said about how the show messed up her sense of self. We all got to know and love Miley Cyrus from her Disney Channel show Hannah Montana from 2006 to 2011. But when the show ended, Miley was still only a teenager. She's been open in the past about her experience on Hannah Montana and has even flirted with the idea of doing a reboot. Miley also looks back on the show fondly by sharing Hannah Montana throwbacks on social media, like these 3 posts she shared over the past week. But even amid the good times, there were some struggles, especially once the show ended. On a new episode of Spotify's Rock This with Alison Hagendorf podcast, Miley just got real about what it was like for her after the series finale. She opened up about how the plot of Hannah Montana and her character actually got into her head in real life. Miley talked about how when she had the wig on and she was Hannah Montana, she felt valuable. But when she took it off, she felt like no one cared about her.
You've got like millions of fans. You're like the biggest star in the world. And then the concept was that when I looked like myself, when I didn't have the wig on anymore, that no one cared about me. I wasn't a star anymore.
And that feeling didn't just go away when the show was over.
That was drilled into my head, like, without being Hannah Montana, like no one cares about you. And that was the concept. And so I really had to break that.
This isn't the first time that Miley has talked about the impact Hannah Montana had on her after the show ended. Back in December, she also spoke to Rolling Stone about this topic, saying, quote, "I had to evolve because Hannah was larger than life, larger than me. I felt like I was never going to amount to the success of Hannah Montana." She added that Hannah wasn't necessarily a character in her mind, it was part of her. Miley said, quote, "The concept of the show, it's me. I had to really come to terms with that and not be third person about it." She went on and said that's why after the show she felt like she had to create a characterized version of herself. Miley said, quote, "I was aware of how people saw me and I kind of played into it a little bit." For example, she talked about her bangers era and said that when she noticed how people reacted to her sticking her tongue out, she did it more. But all of this led to what Miley referred to as an identity crisis. She said that she, quote, "had gone from being a character almost as often as I was myself." And later on in the interview, Miley talked about how each of her albums have become more and more authentic versions of herself and her art. She said that she's found herself through learning, growing, and collaborating with so many great artists over the years and feels like her latest work shows that. She talked about her Plastic Hearts album saying, quote, "Now I feel like Plastic Hearts is almost an accumulation of everything that I've ever been into one record. I feel like it's kind of almost like a collage of everything I've been." She was incredible back on Hannah Montana and she's incredible now, wig or no wig. And if you want more on Miley Cyrus, click right over here for another clever video. Then be sure to let me know your thoughts on everything Miley shared in this interview down in the comment section below. I'm your host, Susan Morad. You can find me on Instagram at Susan_Morad. I'll catch you later. Bye guys.